Hi, I'm Varnaz and welcome to Low Carb Keto Recipes and Having Fun. No bake lemon tarts. If you are a person that likes lemon, this is the recipe for you. It takes 5 minutes, no baking, no oven, no waiting for time. So, we're standing in my kitchen. So let's get cooking. But before that, let me show you what they look like. And here's my taste test. Oh my God. Amazing! Amazing! Now we're standing in my kitchen. Let's get cooking. So let's get straight into the recipe. Take a mixing bowl and in goes 1/3 of a cup of almond flour. To that, we are going to add 1 heaping tablespoon. First I'm putting the xantham gum. That's half a teaspoon of xantham gum. And now I'm putting in 1 heaping tablespoon of cream cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese or any other one that you prefer. In that goes. Now begin to use your hands. That's the only way you'll get the feel of the dough. It's going to come together into a beautiful dough, but we have just one more ingredient left to add. It'll come together and I'll show it to you what it should look like. So knead it like a bread, but not that much. And now we put in 1 tablespoon of butter. See that your butter is cold, not room temperature and not melted. So cold butter, and now you give it another mix and mix the butter into the dough. Now after you've done that, see, if when I've taken it into my hands, I've given it a good kneading in my hands and it becomes a lovely soft dough. I mean, literally like pastry dough. So I'll show you what it looks like. That's pretty much what it should look like. Okay, now I've taken these little silicone molds. They are little silicone muffin molds. This is how we are going to make them. If you don't have it, take a little bowl and make it in that, because this is going to go into the microwave, no oven. So take one, pat it down, push it into it. I'm taking anything round which is got a round cover, and I'm just pressing it down once such that it'll come up on the sides. After that, adjust it with your hands and see that it is equal and it comes up to the sides, because you're going to be putting in a lemon filling, so it needs to have a little bit of depth. But see that it's equal on all sides. It'll become almost like playing with Play-Doh. So I'll show you what it looks like. See, one side had a little more. I pulled it out and I put it on the other side. I'm sorry my hands are covering it, but I'll show you what it should look like inside your mold. So use a little bowl if necessary, if you don't have these silicone molds, but remember you cannot use anything that's metallic. Okay, so see that? Perfect little tart mold. So now, as you can see, I've put a little extra almond flour into the bowl now. So it almost becomes like a dusting, so it doesn't stick on your hands. This is not necessary, it's optional. So I've put them, it's come into 5 of my little muffin silicone molds. And now while it goes into the oven, into the microwave for anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes. We are now beginning to make the filling. So you take a pan, fill it with water and put on the heat on medium. In goes 1/4, a little less than 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, and the water in that pan is on medium heat, and so it'll keep the container warm. In goes 1/4 of a cup of a sweetener. I've used erythritol here. In that goes, and now you begin to give this a little mix over the fire, but it has to be this double boiler way of making it, and you're going to see an amazing lemon curd coming out of this. Okay, into the bowl I'm breaking in 1 large egg straight into it, but then immediately you have to begin stirring it. You do not want to scramble the eggs, but remember the heat on in the bottom with the water in it in the pan is on medium heat, so it's very comfortable. Now mix. This is going to take about 3 to 4 minutes to come together. I'm showing you this is after about 2 minutes, and see how thick it's become, 2.5 3 minutes actually, and it becomes a lovely thick mixture. But we are not done as yet. There's one last step left. Okay, you have to take it off the pan and take a sieve. You must pass it through a sieve because some curds form when you are stirring it around. So we don't want those curds in the lemon curd. So basically put it through a sieve and you'll see all the little white bits that might have got formed, and it's a lumpy mixture. So by putting it through the sieve, you'll see what a lovely smooth mixture it becomes. Now when we're putting it through the sieve, it's also cooling down because we have one more step to do. Can you see that? Though that's the leftover. We don't want that in the lemon curd. And this is in the bowl is a lovely smooth mixture. Last step to make the lemon curd is when it's in this semi-cool situation, the mixture, you add in 1 tablespoon of cold butter to it and start giving it a mix. So your lemon curd should not be piping hot and it should not be very cold. It should be at a temperature where you can put your finger in and it is a little warm to the finger, a little hot to the finger. So you keep mixing it in. Basically the butter has to melt in, and that's what gives the lemon curd amazing last minute flavor and texture. Can you see that? Glossy lemon curd. Now we are left with the last step, which is putting our tart together. Lovely. See them? How beautifully they've come out from the microwave. Easy to manage, so easy to put together. I'm going to fill the lemon curd now into this, and I'll do all of them and then I'll show you what they look like. And as I'm doing that, do subscribe to my channel and to help me grow. And all my written recipes are on Instagram. Look at that! Aren't they beautiful? Look at that! The perfect lemon tart. Oh my God. Oh, so my Instagram page is @recipes low carb keto. You'll always find my written recipes there. Thank you for watching. Bye then.